Hello, great to be with you again. We're here at a venue that has a true soul, I think it's fair to say, Elland Road. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Leeds United, and they face Brentford.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And a look at the starting 11 for Leeds United.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
To take the lead. Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
And Kelleher has it now. Keane Lewis Potter. Lewis Potter. Mikael Damsgaard. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? But timely defending when it mattered. Good idea. Well, now in a dangerous position. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Lewis Potter. On the ball, Jensen. And intercepts again. Jayden Bogle. Nyonto. Tanaka. Bogle. Wilfried Nyonto. Good tackle. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Wilfried Nyonto. Roden. On to Ampadu. Gudmundsson. Promising looking attack. Opportunity here. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. Henderson. Well, a good tackle. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. He must finish. It's gone in. Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Lewis Potter. Kevin Schade. Jensen. Showing a real will to win the ball. Ilya Gruev. Tanaka. And there it is, the half-time whistle, thus bringing to an end the first half here at Elland Road. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he has to impose himself on this game. He's been far too quiet so far. If they are to get back into this, he needs to make something happen and start getting some shots away.
And the match begins. To take the lead. Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
Good idea. Well, now in a dangerous position. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Henderson. Mikael Damsgaard. Vandenberg. Damsgaard. Sepp Vandenberg. Vandenberg. Jensen. Mikael Damsgaard. Decent position. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Well, attacking possibilities. Dan James. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And he's through here. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Aronson. Nyonto. Now a decent position. The fans want to see a shot. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And he did well to cut it out. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Is it going to be? Oh, a challenge of the highest order. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. And time for the change now. Keane Lewis Potter. Damsgaard. And nicely over the top. Well, a textbook interception. Well, nothing productive, really. Breaking at pace. Stach. Dangerous looking attack. Real chance. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Henderson. Mikael Damsgaard. Henderson has it. 10 minutes to go then. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Tanaka. Jayden Bogle. Really good wide play. He's in with a chance. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Mikael Damsgaard. And the attack fades out. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. James. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person.